Hey guys, we're back. Tyranny. And last time we got rid of, or got some shit out of the way. So we're heading to what I guess is sort of the second act of the game. Bounces to hit your right enemies. We'll do this. I'm sure, like, anybody that really knows this game hasn't been out that long, but everybody really knows this game is going to say, oh, you're doing it wrong, why are you doing it bad, do it good, and, well, tough shit. Because while wielding a melee weapon, sometimes riposte missed melee attacks. That's not a sentence. Also gain bonus accuracy. I suck at stealth. Yeah, that's good. And wait, she's still got shit. Oh, yeah, she's still got you. Wait, didn't I? I guess that's already a thing. Tree. Crush damage. That sounds metal as fuck. I guess. Okay. Alright, so I had to, or I guess, I could have picked these. Decided not to. Bane. We haven't seen Bane, but I feel like we're gonna at some point. And she might be useful for that. And enough of that. He had a problem because he can't go down. And wait. As inspection sees the simplest card around the base of the structure under view. One simple pulls with blue resembles glowing lines of light seen the floor of Ascension Hall. Moments before you find yourself transferred above the clouds. Alright. As you set the symbol, the chill of the wind abates at your chest and swell of warmth. The air is welcoming. Last, okay. Get closer. You don't understand. Be cautious. Alright. It's funny because I'm like over here and Ev is the one touching it. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Why me? Because I'm the protagonist, of course. Alright. Investigate the spires. Okay, so there's another spire. Court in the Bastard City.
On it.
That's not a thing. Alright. I guess this is how we go home. Come on. Oh, sweet. We got a little bit of... Wait, where did I need to go? No. Here. Investigate the spires. Thane's Crossing. Summon. I said I'd do this. I go. Sunset Spire and Bastard City. Alright, that's not too far. 2 days, 12 hours, alright. And there's no evil Hanukkah gonna kill us. Right from it. Alright. Alright. We're back. Oh. I got my skills leveled up for reasons. Alright, Eb. Not Eb loyalty.
So if I might ask, what is your plan now? The edict no longer looms overhead, and Kairos' conquest of the tiers seems to be slipping, what with the armies in civil war. My first suggestion would be to build a boat. Something durable, and take our chances on the high seas far from Kairos. I have a second and more practical suggestion. Look to the horizon and slightly up. By that I mean the other spires. We should see what's atop the others. Otherwise someone else might look first. Queens and kings of past ages have claimed the spires in the sense of, hey look, I put up a scaffold and hung a banner 1/10 of the height of a spire. But that's nowhere near the same thing as what we all just saw. So I say, let's see if the other spires react to you the same way this one does. If we don't, I'll take that as your way of saying you suffer from debilitating acrophobia.
Alright.
Well, short of Tunon giving you orders on pain of death, you have the luxury of acting on your own volition. Though the disfavored are likely to come for you. Whatever you decide, I'm at your disposal. And I am thankful to not be a bloody pile of offal in Vendrian's well. Life under your banner will, I'm sure, prove most interesting.
What do you have to say?
At least in theory, I'm supposed to be observing history and not getting myself wrapped into it. All the same, this is the thrill of a lifetime. Rarely does one stand so close to monumental moments in the making. For the moment, the Scarlet Chorus could be considered an ally. Let us hope the Archon of Secrets continues to find you entertaining enough to remain friends. The disfavored, on the other hand, will be a certain threat. The Civil War has removed Ash's pretense to play well with others. So, I must ask, are you planning on taking sides in the Civil War? Or do you have other plans? Dutifully spoken. It is Tunan's duty to arbitrate matters between the Archons, so this rift between Ash and Narat certainly falls under his jurisdiction. And here you are, thrust in the middle of the dispute. No doubt the mighty adjudicator will be relying heavily on you to get to the truth of the matter. Whatever you do next, consider that many eyes will be upon you. For you have both delivered and taken away the Overlord's edicts, and few will know how to make sense of the latter. You are an exception the Archons cannot afford to ignore. They will likely aim to control or destroy you. Most of Kairos' edicts were either worded to end in a manner of the Overlord's choosing, or the edicts have simply continued in perpetuity. That's not to say there haven't been stories of broken edicts. They're just uncommon. The oldest is, I think, Goldbraith and the Edict of Sorrows, and that tale dates back to around the year 110. Aside from you, the most recent was the Edict of Twisting Grasses, back in 380. In all these stories, Kairos' edict very clearly gives its victim a single way to escape, and someone manages it. What's never happened is the pure abatement of an edict, like using a spell of warding or cancellation.
Alright. Well, we didn't really cancel it, did we? I mean, we just conquered the place, didn't we? Albatross. Lighter Calio. Blood mulch. I thought it was blood munch. Sounds like he likes to eat girls on their periods.
You call yourselves officers of Kairos' army, but your conduct falls short of my expectations. The court finds your accounts of Vendrian's well lacking, rife with misdirection and fallacy, fouled with baseless accusation.
Your Honor, I have relayed the events of experience them. His.
Silence. The contradictions in your statements will be examined, and falsities threshed from truths. If we find you have perjured yourselves, Blood and Mark will see to your fate.
Knife. Sorry about that. I was coughing. All right. Is he unhappy with me?
Fatebinder, we will start with the matter of the Archons. Graven Ash and the Voices of Nerat have declared war upon each other. In addition to violating Kairos' peace, they have thrown the conquest of the Tears into disarray. By all accounts, these hostilities began shortly after your arrival. Tell us what transpired. Your perspective is appreciated, but the dispositions of the two Archons are already a matter of record. Loyal subjects of Kairos have drawn blood from each other, a cardinal crime. Something happened at Vendrian's Well to trigger this feud. The Fatebinder presents testimony. I warn you both against speaking out of turn. Something more than a mere disagreement unraveled this campaign. But I will return to that in time. Let us speak of Ascension Hall. From all accounts, it would seem you were instrumental in its capture, or so the petitioner of the Scarlet Chorus testifies. The disfavored commander has a dimmer view of the matter. Lend me your perspective.
I won't lie. I don't want to feel like bad shit'll happen to me if he catches me.
The edict meant certain doom if the siege failed. So why, when your survival depended on it, did you join your strength to the Scarlet Chorus and not the elite disfavored?
I felt like this was going to come up. I wonder which one's more true. Honestly, it felt like Nerat, or the Voices, was more playing the blame game, but you know.
I will consider this testimony at length. The court thanks you for it. Is there anything you wish to add at this time?
Guess I don't have any other.
Your testimony is accepted by the court. The statements of our guests raise questions in my mind. There is much about this campaign that has caused me to wonder. A shipment of iron weapons was short on arrival. Where coveted iron is concerned, I don't believe it to be a clerical error. One of my agents recovered this seal in Echo Call. It belongs to a merchant collective. Lethian's Crossing is teeming with their kind. If you would root out treachery, I would advise starting there. Petitioners, leave us. I would have a private audience with the Fatebinder. Ascend and join me. You will find the way opened.
Alright. How do I get up here?
On it.
I guess that's how. Lantry decided to go that way.
This civil war, this feud, is an insult to Kairos' peace. It should not have taken the better part of a year to silence the last vestiges of the Oathbreakers.
I won't speak out of turn.
Our allies
Oh, shit.
while our enemies regroup. It falls upon the court to measure the extent of the damage and to execute the agents of disorder. I suspect that treachery, negligence, disunity, and greed have infected one or both of our esteemed allies. Until you are instructed otherwise, this matter is the court's primary focus. Graven Ash and the voices of Nerat must be examined in close detail. You are charged with observing the Archons and presenting your case that one of them has wrought chaos and disorder upon the tiers. It's possible, but the momentum of the conquest up to this point suggests otherwise. The failure at Vendrian's Well implies a coordinated will behind the chaos. As always, you will be held accountable for what you do in the court's name, but you are free to conduct your investigation in the manner of your choosing. You must expect lies, misdirection, and manipulation. Suffer not such obstructions of justice. They say the voices of Nerat holds you in higher regard than most. Use this alliance to enter his confidence. It seems unlikely the Archon of Secrets is more honest with friends than with rivals, but to his friends, he has been known to divulge much. The disfavored will likely be less cooperative with your investigation. They will no doubt assume Graven Ash's honor is beyond reproach, which is all the more reason to scrutinize the Archon of War closely. And if the ironclad forces discourage your inquiry, I charge you to make them talk. Speak their language of battle if you must. Your fellow Fatebinders have been busy acting as my eyes and ears. I have a few leads for you to follow. You should, of course, speak with your brothers and sisters of the court if you need further counsel. Though the disfavored were triumphant in the Blade Grave, I understand that their troubles within the region are unfinished. Talk to the disfavored commanders serving in the Blade Grave. Perhaps they can shine some light on the origins of this feud. The Oathbreakers were reported to be using iron armaments, more than they might acquire from looting what few disfavored they killed. Any iron in the tiers not rusted through was made by forge-bound hands in Lethian's Crossing. Between craftsman and quartermaster, someone let iron fall into enemy hands. Investigate this matter and bring the thieves to justice.
I mean, that one chick we fought was trying to implicate voices of Nerat. So I'm wondering if he did it, or if she was like just trying to send increase or agitate the infighting. So
there is a final matter to discuss. A sensitive topic. In spite of the many shortcomings at Vendrian's Well, you managed to make a name for yourself. You proclaimed an Edict of Kairos, resolved its demanding conditions, and ascended the mountain spire. Any one of these feats would be worthy of recognition by the highest authority. You managed to accomplish 3.
Alright. I can't get a read on this guy, so I don't know what will piss him off. Number 3 sounds a little too lax for him. I'm gonna try 2.
It pleases me that you grasp your role, as long as you temper it with a sense of duty. Whether by design or by accident, you have captured the attention of Kairos' army and the local tiersmen alike. This is no small opportunity, and the court charges you with exploiting your new standing to its fullest potential. You have a title in our hierarchy. However, it's a little-known secret that one's standing in the world is determined by their infamy, their deeds, and how they come to be known. Mind this notion as you bring justice to this lawless frontier. There may come a time when your deeds speak for you louder than any title. If your killing spree in the bastard city is any indication, you are no stranger to spreading infamy already.
My killing spree in the bastard city? I guess that was the previous... I guess that was like in the whole, pre-thing that you do.
Whatever you did to capture the attention of the masses at Vendrian's Well, I would encourage you to do so again. Good. It falls to us to set a new standard for these southern barbarians. Dismiss.
Oh, shit.
Should the court have need of your presence, you will receive word. Go forth and do my bidding, and bring glory and honor to the tears in Kairos' name.
Alright, travel to Cacophony. He can just warp around as he pleases.
So, the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored are at each other's throats. Can't say I didn't see that coming, but the Archons might have waited until one war was over before they started another. Fighting with the Scarlet Chorus? I'll never doubt yourself for backing the winning team. The Chorus has the best chance of succeeding in the tiers. For all their skill, the Disfavored are too stubborn by far. Who can say? War is all about compromising your morals, deciding who lives and dies. What seems like a mistake turns into your greatest call down the road. I'll say this much. Our time together is anything but dull. My blades are yours for as long as you'll have me. What do you need? If you insist. I'm a Scarlet Fury. That should raise some flags for you. It means that I'm good at killing, and what I won't enjoy are the pleasures of funerary rites packed with weeping mourners. Someday I'll fall in battle, and then they'll roll me into a mass grave or heap me atop a shit-stained wagon. One more and not. Until then, I plan to take whatever I can from life and have a little fun along the way.
Okay. Alright. Death from above. Okay, sweet. Where would I look for that? Come on. Okay. Death from above. All right. Okay, that's what Spire is. Okay. These are recruits. Okay, it looks like you... There's a lot to this. I guess I'm glad that I didn't quit. I was just having trouble with that one part. 2 parts ago. Because, yeah. Alright. Oh, they're fate binders of balance. Okay, there's a... quests. Is that when I received it? I guess that is. Alright. Wait. Okay. I guess Tunon dismissed me, so I guess I don't have anything to talk about. Yep, something's happened. Ah, here we go. Wrath, fate, and favor. Being wrathen. Gain favor with Tuna and Bleeding Mark. Okay, sweet. And alright. I have no reason to be mean that I know of. The first person to take an evasive stance against your rhetorical questions. Right. Quite. like him better than the Archon of Song chick. Alright, yeah, he doesn't have anything to talk about. Alright. Tuna's court. I guess there's nowhere else. 5 days, Jesus. Sentinel stand. Inaccessible. No quests. Housing Spire. Try to go this 2 days. Emperor, alright. Alright. Guess we're back.
You got it.
Save. Okay, shit.
Can't do that.
Alright. Welby. Alright. This wasn't the spire. Will be, and there's loot up there. Nobody minds me taking their shit. All right. Why would a merchant not have money? Oh, shit. I didn't get any fucking loyalty with the bronze people. This is... yeah, Bronze Brotherhood, favor. Shit, they hate me. Alright. Alright. I feel like she'll cause problems, but if I say no... Alright, here we go. Oh shit. All right. Alright. Alright. And I think I'll call quits for now.